Hello everyone, my name is Andy. Today is Sunday, June 4th. Time is around 11:45 GMT and we will have a look at the DAX futures on the Oanda platform. So it's Sunday, markets are closed, but what I typically do in the weekend is having a look at the higher time frame, the weekly, the daily, as a preparation for the trading week and also to provide some analysis for investors. The lower time frame, which is the 4 hour, the 1 hour, the 15 minute, I will analyze on weekdays from tomorrow onwards. So my take on the DAX higher time frame. Here we have the weekly time frame. So I believe from the March 2020 lows, we made an impulse up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We ended with divergence. So we have, for now, with this data, I would say we had a complete wave one up here. It also looked like we already corrected this wave one as a wave two. So we fulfilled the minimum requirements for a wave two correction, which is the 0.5 FIB retracement. We here touched it, this area, and then we moved up impulsively again. So then this here, yeah, it looks like we are working on a wave um, on a wave three here in the higher degree. 1, 2, 3. Um, yeah, this it's way too early. But for now, like if you want to know a target of this wave three, one could draw it like this. So you have your wave one, your wave two here, and then this here, this area here would become the target of our wave three in the higher degree. But yeah, it's this is pure speculation for now. It's way too early to think about this area. But yeah, if this low holds and this one is broken, this wave one is broken, then it looks that we are working on a tree. Of course, we never move up in a straight line. So I believe we are about to finish here a wave one, and we will pull back soon, or this is happening. We have to see in a wave two to this area. Maybe let's zoom in on the daily so we can better analyze this. So this was our wave two low, and so now I believe we are working on a wave one. First of all, with regard to this wave one, yeah, there are several possibilities. Let me add the RSI. Yeah, okay. So it could be that our high is already in here. If we do not take out this high here, again, the high from it's probably May 19th, then my count would be like this, and we can go down from here, from where we are, and then our target becomes this area for a wave two, and this typically in wave two typically ends between the 0.5 FIB retracement and the 0.854 FIB retracement. So this area, this will be my target for a wave two. But of course, it's not because I am expecting a pullback in the higher time frame, that we cannot see a bit more upside in the daily. This is in the lower time frame. This is perfectly possible that we make another marginal new high. This could be. So why am I expecting this pullback? Yeah, simply because of have a look at this RSI divergence. This is a really clear RSI divergence. So what we are doing is we are making higher highs in price, but RSI is getting weaker and weaker, and this is typically a pattern that shows or announces the beginning of a turnaround. And then from tomorrow onward, yeah, we will have to analyze here on the 4 hour if we will see a bit more upside or not. Like I said, the high could be in, but it can also be that we see a bit more upside here. The most important is that we do not erase this RSI. If we would have a huge push up, that we break here the highs in RSI, then I would have to reconsider my count. But for now, yeah, I have to warn you, if you see if you see this pattern, this could be the beginning of a turnaround. So this week I also had a question in the comments section below. And so yeah, if you have any questions, first of all, please feel free just to comment, and then I will try to deal with your questions in one of the next videos. And so someone asked an interesting question. Namely, it was a person that is new to Elliott wave, and he asked a question. No, first of all, I have to add that, yeah, in order to understand this question, so this will now be a bit of education in Elliott wave. First of all, I also mentioned that this here in the higher time frame becomes a relevant area. And why is that? Because it is the equal leg area from wave 1 and wave 2 here, which is the area between the 1 and the 1.618 fib extension. This is a relevant area because this is typically an area where buyers and sellers agree about the direction. So if we take out this this high here, this will be the area that we have to pay attention to in the higher time frame. From this area, then we can expect a pullback. And so the person was asking, like, if we make or wave 5 here, like it is drawn now, then then this count would be invalid, because the person said that then my wave 3 would no longer be then the wave 3 is the shortest, and this is something that is not possible in Elliott wave. So there are actually two important or two interesting aspects about this question. First of all, the person was indeed right. At that moment, I didn't check that if we would reach this area, that our wave 5 would be slightly longer than our wave 3. So here we have 14.22. And if we would reach this area as a wave 5, then it becomes 14.50, and then indeed our wave 5 would be longer than our wave 3, and also our wave 1 is a longer, and our wave 3 would then be the shortest. And this is indeed something that is not possible in Elliott wave. Now, what's more interesting about this question is that this is something like, if you are new to Elliott wave, uh, most people only focus on one count. Because you are new, you are not able to see more than one count, because Elliott wave is quite complicated, and so it is difficult in the beginning to consider different scenarios. Like, the most important thing here is that this is an area where um, bulls and bears will agree. From here, it very often happens that you start to return, and this is actually the most important thing. The most important thing in trading and investing. These are safe areas, and if we would reach this area, then indeed I can no longer keep my count like this. But yeah, that does not mean that it is possible. Look what I can do. Like, I can do like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a perfectly valid Elliott wave count. This is possible. If we go way higher, this is also possible. Look what I can do. This can be my 3, this can be a 4, and this can be then 5 later as part of this wave 1, and then this can be my 1 and 2 again. So this is also possible. Even more extreme scenarios are possible. Like, if I go to the weekly, what else could be possible? That is that, for instance, we do not had our wave, or wave 2 is not finished yet, and this here, we do this as a flat. Like, this is the A, we do a B like C, and then we do a C like this, and this becomes our wave 2. This is also possible. So with this, I just want to show that there are so many possible um, scenarios in terms of Elliott wave counts, that you can always be right, but we will only know what was the right count here for this area in 1 year, when we have the data. Because, like, do you think at the moment that, like, we were somewhere here, that analysts were drawing this kind of Elliott wave count? No, of course not. It's, you only know, like, it's continuous interpretation of data. This is what you have to do, and you have to adjust your count based on new data. So why, like, this is, so I go back to my original count, which was something like this here. Yeah. So why do I show here on my channel this count? Like, why is this my primary count, while there are so many other possibilities? Because, like, if I see this price action in combination with this RSI pattern, so divergence, this because of this, I have to warn the viewers of my channel that a pullback is, yeah, very very likely. um, Actually, I cannot give you the count. Like, I could also draw this as my primary count, but this does not feel good. Why? Because here I see, with this pattern, we will have a pullback. And if I would draw it like this, then I would give you the message that there is way more upside to come, while I do not know this. For now, I only know that with this data we have, that the pullback in the is yeah, can happen very very soon, actually. So that's why I prefer to draw it like this. The day that we take out this RSI divergence, then I have to switch my discount, so the primary count, to another count that looks way more bullish, and then it will probably be like this, because if we take out this divergence, like wave 5 has to end with divergence, and if we take out this divergence, then we are somewhere here. Then this cannot be your wave 5. It means that it is your wave 3. So um, this is this is what I have to do in order to give you a good analysis. So the essence is, like, there are, in terms of counts, there are so many possibilities. The strength of, or what you have to do, is to become experienced in Elliott waves and always consider more than one um, count, more than one scenario. And the best way to learn this is, for instance, to force yourself to draw always a bullish outlook, so a bullish Elliott wave count and a bearish Elliott wave count. And then you start to see so many options in between. And yeah, what you do is you consider all these options, and then based on this information, this analysis, you choose your areas where to enter your trade. And this is actually what I do in my daily videos. In my daily videos, I discuss several scenarios, and I give areas where it would be safe to enter a trade if conditions are fulfilled. So yeah, this is a bit education. This was a bit education of Elliott wave theory and count. So I think the main lesson is for the long term now, as long as this pattern holds, and if you are an investor, you do not buy here. You wait for the pullback. In this area, I would rather start to take profit as long as this holds. So if you have an DAX ETF or stocks that are part of the DAX and also follow this pattern, then the most important message is you only buy when you have the pullback somewhere here. And in this area, I would rather take profit. Okay, that's it for now. My analysis of the higher time frame. Tomorrow we continue with the lower time frame, and we will have a look how we can trade the DAX in the 4 hour, the 1 hour, and the 15 minutes. Thank you for watching this video, and if you have any questions, please just comment below. See you tomorrow for another analysis. Thank you. Bye bye.